spend hours on small details and it just takes too long to stay motivated to keep painting. So let's say you're painting a landscape. So you start with the bottom of your first tree and you go up to the leaves, to the lights and the shadows. But wait. Oh. Yeah, this took me about 3 minutes. You already can imagine how long the whole picture is gonna take, so I really hope I can give you some advice to avoid these kind of mistakes so you don't do them in the future. Already starting with the sketch, try to outline all the things that are included in your whole painting to get a better feeling of the proportions and where the things are going to be. Now you can see that I'm already filling in all the color blocks, but this is the point where it's important to already have a color palette. It's really important because it's very hard to get rid of wrong colors afterwards. At this point of the video you can see that I try to use only hard edges and use no soft brushes. This makes it hard to believe that the whole picture is gonna turn out well, but you really have to trust the process. Your goal is to save time as much as possible, so you really have to try to see things simple and make them simple. Also try not to zoom in too much, because when you're zooming out it can look different than you thought and this is just time wasting. As you can see in the background, the two birds are just two simple brush strokes, so everybody can do that and just use this simplicity to your own advantage. So at this stage there's no real problem of zooming in. As you can see, I'm already trying to do really small details, so I'm also using a small brush, and I really focus on using the same lighting, color and blending all together. Just by using form and color you can see that there are small trees, a small forest down here, even though I didn't really go into detail. This is the whole picture, but now I'm going to talk about a quick learning method, about tips and tricks that I recognized during the whole process. The first tip is not to paint over the mistakes you made too often. When I painted the girl's top, I really had some problems with painting the shadows and the folds of her clothes, so as you can see, I just put too much strokes above the already existing strokes, so this resulted in some ugly shadow form and color. To avoid this, your first strokes really have to be on point, but if they are not, don't paint over them, just erase them completely, because this looks a lot better and this saves you some time. Because you're not caught in this circle of fixing your old mistakes, you just redo them. The second example is when I painted the girl's hair. It just didn't turn out how I wanted it to look like. I painted over and over above the old hairlines, so it really resulted in this muddy and just smooth look, but hair is really sharp and you don't want it to look like this. Of course, I hope that my tips were kind of helpful, but in the end, I want you to know I'm still a beginner artist, but I try to tell people what helped me the most to improve my painting skills. If you have any questions or video suggestions, just comment down below and I'm going forward to help you.